Hello, I'm Tracy here in the Glass Garden Studio. I just want to show you one of our most popular packs that we sell. This is our Starburst Bunting. So this is what we have in our pack. We have our pieces of glass, we have our wipe, our alcohol wipe, we have our copper wire, our copper foil, the glass beads, and of course the instructions. So what I'm going to do is demonstrate one of these glass pieces. I'm going to foil it. First we need to take it carefully off its plastic. This is our alcohol wipe, which we're going to clean it with. Once you open this, it's going to evaporate quite quickly, so we normally clean everything at the same time, but I'll just demonstrate on one. From now on, you're going to hold your glass in the middle. You're going to wipe around the edges carefully, taking off any oil or grease that I may have put on there. Now that may be from the glass cutter, or it could be from hand cream. Now this is where we wipe with a tissue the alcohol off. So we need to make sure everything's clean. For our copper foil, just take it out from the middle. So with our glass, holding our glass in the middle, I'm going to lay my copper on my mat. I'm going to push it in, give it a wiggle, push and pinch. You must always remember to push and pinch as you go round. So push and pinch, and this helps to fold the corners over. So straight down again, give a bit of a wiggle to make sure it's on, push and pinch. And we've got to make sure that we've got a small overlap. So if you could just see that edge, I'm going to snip that off. I'm going to push and pinch. Then I'm going to use my plastic fid, squashing all down the edge. Now on the flat here, you use the flat of the fid and you're going to squeeze that down so it's close against the glass. So we're creating a tight seal. For the textured side, we need to use a tip, and you're just literally going to give it a bit of a wiggle so that copper foil folds itself into the glass creases of this textured glass. And that's what we're looking for. So once you have all your pieces of glass properly foiled, I lay them out in the pattern. So I've just got 5 here for the moment. So what you do is you take your first number 1. I've actually put these pliers on here, these grozers, to hold the copper wire down, otherwise it bounces. So starting on your first edge, remember you must use your chemical flux, dip that in, and you're going to go top and side at the same time. Just give it a wipe. Make sure your soldering iron is clean, just give it a gentle wipe. Take a little bit of your solder, so swipe that down. And then I'm going to hold my glass and also my copper wire, and at an angle, I'm just going to draw that across the top. Now it's not quite covered, so I'm going to go over the flat again. If I need more, I can always go back to my solder, take a bit, hold it, and you're just going to cover it. Now if you've got any on your board, we can use that. Hold that down till it's cool. Now you're going to bring your bead over, so pulling it across. Now you see how it's risen on the wire. Push your glass down and pull the wire up. Make sure the bead is flat, and then push the other side of the wire down. And then bring your grozers over as a weight to holding the wire flat. Bring your glass in and you're ready to solder the next. Flux it first all the way across the top and side again to help that solder flow. Take your solder, holding your glass and your wire, bring it across, making sure it's securely on. And then you're going to count to 3, let that cool. Now you're going to continue that process until you've actually completed all of the bunting. Here is your finished bunting. As you can see, it looks very sparkling, but we must remember to wash this because you will have used that acid on it. So I normally get one end, dip it into the washing up bowl with soapy water and just give it a good rinse. More importantly though, remember to wash these hands after you've finished.